Let's welcome in Anthony Scaramucci of Skybridge now. Anthony, welcome back.
Good to be here, Scott. Thank you.
Yeah, you've been on numerous occasions talking about Bitcoin. You have an investment in it with your fund. I think you have an investment with it personally as well. I want you to listen to what Jeffrey Gundlach told me yesterday during our interview. You can react on the other side.
It looks like a massive head and shoulders top. I'm not a big believer in head and shoulders tops, but this one looks pretty convincing. And I think by, turning neutral at 23,000 was obviously too early, but I got a feeling you're going to be able to buy it below 23,000 again.
How about that, Anthony?
Well, listen, he's very smart. He may be right, but I think, for us, we're stepping back and looking at the 30,000-foot view, and I'm looking at all the architecture that's being built around Bitcoin, the announcement by Jack Dorsey yesterday. I accept that what Jeff is saying about the current Bitcoin bear market, and yes, we are in a bear market for Bitcoin if you just look at the measurements of what a bear market is, but things are moving very quickly. We could be out of a bear market in Bitcoin by the fall, Scott. We could look up at Bitcoin to be at 43, 44,000, and people say, wow, look at that. And so I just think there's a supply-demand imbalance still long-term from a macro and meta perspective on Bitcoin. And so we're bullish. One of the things that we did, Scott, is we developed a UIT with First Trust. We've got 17 stocks in that UIT that are growing related to the Bitcoin and digital currency ecosystem. So those are things like Coinbase, MicroStrategy, a holder of Bitcoin, stuff like PayPal, as an example, are in that UIT. That UIT is up 10, 12%, with Bitcoin being down 9% since the inception. So that tells me that the macro factors are still in place, and we're long-term bulls on Bitcoin, but recognize that we're in a short-term bear market right now.
As long as the stock market is sort of sideways or stuck in the mud or fits and starts, few steps back, few steps forward, few steps back, does Bitcoin have the same problem?
In the near term, I think Bitcoin does. I think it has acted, as Jeff is suggesting, as sort of a beta proxy. People think it's tied to technology, but if you do the regression analysis, it's actually not that tied to technology. It's not super correlated. But listen, it was at 64,000 a few short months ago. It's trading in the low 30s right now. That was a blow-off top, likely a lot of leverage and deleveraging that took it down. But I just point out that what the financial institutions are doing in Bitcoin right now in terms of building the architecture and seeing the long-term demand out there. I've said this to you before, it's worth repeating. There's probably 18-ish million Bitcoins in existence. Several million have been lost in its early adoption as a result of poor storage. There are 48 to 49 million millionaires in the world, Scott. There's not enough Bitcoin for every millionaire in the world to own one Bitcoin. And that tells me that their trajectory is upwards.